So what is up guys, Killerkev today back with a brand new episode of my top 5 picks for the week. This is episode 36 within my series. Hopefully guys have had a great week and have been enjoying the content coming out on the channel as well. So as always guys, these are in no particular order, but I will be doing a countdown just because it makes things a little bit more easier. So for our first spot is going to be Knight Lautrec Armor of Favor. This is done by Lagri, and once again the textures and meshes and just the overall aesthetic point of view of this armor is absolutely beautiful. What you get in this mod is the armor set, the boots, the helmet, the gloves, and two beautiful sort of like one-handed scythes. They're really kind of strange, but the easiest way to get this is go to the undiscovered map marker. Once you've installed the mod, you should be able to find it. After you head there, they should be presented with an NPC/boss. This NPC is incredibly hard to kill, so be wary once you go into combat. And the phrase of this one is going to be prepare to die. And that is why it's based off of the Knight Lautrec from Dark Souls. Overall, it's pretty damn awesome. Lagri has been inspired quite a few times from his mods, just from the Dark Souls franchise. And you can definitely tell just because 9 times out of 10, they're absolutely a pain in the ass to kill. But at the same time, they look absolutely beautiful and should belong in a different game, not Skyrim. Definitely a really nice set of armor. This is only going to be 6.4 megabytes of a download. Definitely worth a steal for anyone who enjoys not only Dark Souls but just generally a beautiful set of gear within Skyrim. I didn't know what to expect from this one just because we covered this in a top 5 video, and I really just fell in love with it, to be honest. This mod adds 7 new armor sets into the game. They are going to be Barbarian Armor, which is going to be a light set, and that does not require any of the smithing perks to make. The Dwarven Mage Armor, which is again is going to be another light set, but that is a required Dwarven smithing perk. Heroic Imperial Armor, and that is going to be heavy, and that requires the Evelyn smithing perk. The Ranger's Armor, which is the light, which requires the advanced smithing perk, and quite possibly my favourite is going to be the Mercenary Armor light, and that is required the glass smithing perk to make. There's 2 additional armors, but you have to complete certain quests to obtain those, and they are both Ancient Nordic Barbarian Armor, heavy, and the light version. But if you want to go and check out how to get those, obviously check out the description within that mod. Overall, really did enjoy it. I've added it to my favourites just because I think there's potentially a couple of build videos to make in this, and I keep saying I will do them, but this is kind of the fact of I really am enjoying these top 5s this week. And also as well, I really kind of enjoy doing the mini mod showcase reviews. If you haven't checked those out, go and check those out. We've been kind of flooding with the channel with those. Hopefully guys haven't sort of accumulated that. Is going to be spam. Uploads are pretty much standard, but there are going to be additions added to that. Let's scoop that aside. The Law Friendly Armor Pack definitely will be a mini mod showcase review, hopefully in the near future, but I definitely did enjoy this one. And for the third spot in this video is definitely going to be the side-by-side thumbnail taker, just because it's really kind of quirky and weird. It is going to be the Werewolves and Werebeasts house. This is located opposite the Western Watchtower in Whiterun. It's pretty easy to get to. It's kind of like a small house. Definitely reminds me of something out of Lord of the Rings, like the Hobbit hut. But once you have entered the house, can you stay alive? Just because of the fact of some of these werewolves and werebeasts are really kind of hard to kill. But once you have killed them, you have the ability to obtain them as followers, and 2 of them will be mounts. In total, there are 51 of these werebeasts and werewolves to obtain. Again, once you have killed them, you will find on the corpses the books to summon them, and I find that absolutely insane. Some of these followers are absolutely awesome. Some of them are a little bit crazy and a little bit quirky, but that's what I like about this mod. Heavy on the download size though, it's 155 megabytes of a download. Not too sure how everyone feels about that, but for me, for the comparison of 51 new potential followers to be added into the game that are very unique and diverse to themselves, it's definitely worth that download size. But it's entirely up to you guys at the end of the day, each to their own on the mod selection that you do choose within your game. For the pen armor spot is definitely going to be one that you've all been enjoying on the channel and everyone has been hyped up for a very long time. Unfortunately, we have been very limited on what we can do to this mod, i.e. due to the download size of all the different aspects that you do have to download to play this particular mod. Beyond Skyrim, Bruma is definitely a heavy download. I think in total with the assets, updates, DLC patch, and the main file itself, which is this one you're seeing on screen, is gonna be just over 1.5 gigabytes of a download, just shy of that, which is insane. And as well, once we get the update, which will enroll the Imperial City, hopefully, just because I bumped into an invisible wall and apparently that's been worked on at a certain stage. We are going to be getting updates. So overall, I'm going to say this is potentially going to be a 2 gig plus mod, but as it stands, it's a 1.5 gig. That is an extortionate amount of download. For me, I actually created a new login for the Bethesda.net website and created a new Xbox account just to play this particular mod. I'm pretty sure it has worked just because they are not clashing with each other. Sometimes they do pop up on the same account, which is a little bit weird because I do have a main account and a sub account. The sub account is particularly for this mod. Another thing to address as well, more of this will be coming on the channel, do not worry about that. It's just for the fact of it takes an extortionate amount of time to record, and for the fact of an insane amount of time to render. I like to render all my videos in a, sort of like a 1080 HD render setting, and as an MP4, plus on the fact as well I do like to go into my videos and do color correction. Also as well, I do have a lot of animations on screen which I do need to bulk around and everything else. If you are an editor, you will know how sort of enduring that is to do with the rendering process, and then after that as well it all adds up to the fact of uploading. Now uploading for a episode of this particular mod, approximately about 20 minutes, will take me about anywhere between 4 to 5 hours because it's not a compressed folder or a compressed file, shall I say, to do with that video. So it is really insane and it's heavy on all aspects of that, but we have got some in the pipeline, so do not worry about that. I haven't given up on this. No, I'm excited to play this, as it's just absolutely awesome. And for my last spot in this video is definitely going to be one that you should all grab right now. Even if you haven't got it and you haven't heard of it, this one is insane. I guarantee you will love this one. It is the businesses in Skyrim. We covered this week as well in one of the top 5. So basically what this does is the merchants instantly restock all the items and gold. They will never run out of gold or even their stock. You can dump everything that you have looted from your adventure with them without having to worry that he or she does not have enough gold. That means you can buy unlimited potions, ingots and soul gems from all different merchants. Overall, it's a pretty cool mod, and again, a download size of 3.5 kilobytes of a download and a download size of 3.5 kilobytes. It's definitely worth grabbing for anyone. So guys, hopefully you did enjoy this video. This has been my top 5 picks for this week for episode 36. If you did enjoy it, make sure to hit them up with a like. We do this every single Sunday and I have not missed one to date, which I have been enjoying every single episode that I do make. If you're new around here as well, make sure to subscribe for more daily content. And to get in first on the new content on the channel, the best way to do that is click the bell right next to the subscribe button, which is the notification button, and you will get notifications every single day from this channel because I love uploading. But yeah guys, hopefully you did enjoy. Killerkev here, and Killerkev out.